But we still feel confident about what he's capable of, and we still plan on working a three-man rotation with the corners and just go from there.
Do you think that poses any problems of its own, rotating corners within the same series?
No. Well, I don't do it in the same series, but unless there's a situation or something like that. But I would prefer to do it by series.
What do you think of the rotation between ITS and Steele? Maybe you thought Steele should be given a little bit more, or did you like how it broke down and ended up?
It's the way the game goes. You know, ITS did a good job. He was going pretty good. Steele got in. There was a couple of big plays that happened. Not necessarily all his fault. There's a safety situation where the safety should have been there. Should have made an interception, really. So, no, this is not an OG Steele this or that. I got a whole lot of confidence in him. He's still in the game plan. I still plan on rotating, and I expect him to play just like the other three, at least 2/3 of the game.
What are a couple things that you're anticipating about Stanford and their passing attack?
They don't throw the ball. That's just what they do. They trust their receivers on 50-50 balls, and we have to defend it.
Are those the hardest plays for young cornerbacks? 50-50?
Not necessarily for young, just in general.
Okay.
Their style of play is going to be more back shoulder, so which requires a different technique versus the traditional long ball fades.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of work to be done there.
How do you get these guys ready when you don't know who's going to start at quarterback?
Not necessarily worrying about the quarterback. Stanford. It's a system. Obviously, they may do things different, but we're going to study what we see on film and what they like to do and try to defend it.
Can you tell us a couple of subtle differences that you see between KJ and Davis?
Not really. It's too early. I mean, you got a guy who we probably eyeballed for all of last year and a quarter, and then trying to make a judgment on a guy from a half.
Yeah.
That's going to be a little unrealistic.
That's what they're doing too.
Exactly. So the biggest thing we're going to focus on is just in general, what is the makeup of Stanford? What do they do?
Yeah.
And then what we're going to do. So it really comes back to us. It doesn't matter what they run or the routes or the run plays. We're the ones who have to perfect our technique and the way we're doing things.
Well, I mean, you obviously are very familiar with KJ. What are some things that right away you just know about him that you feel like he can give you problems?
I don't look at it as problems. He's a very good quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, very accurate, very patient. He has good touch on the ball and good command of the offensive system. But like I said, it's not necessarily about him. It's about us executing on defense. How well do we execute our run fits, our technique on this particular coverage? So it's not about them. It's about us.
You said you gave your corners a C+ for Saturday. What would you give your safeties?
They did pretty good. Tyler Noah had a solid day. Obviously, 21 got the big pick at the end, got a sack in the middle of the game. Chase got a little bit of safety. I would have anticipated that to have been an interception. But, you know, they're C+, B-. I grade the whole group the same. You know, so it's just to say that we still have work to do, which is to be expected. And, you know, that's just what we'll focus on right now.
Do you have a most pressing concern about the group, about the secondary at all?
No, it's just we need reps. I can't, you know, time is the only thing I can't control. And the more reps they get, in my opinion, the better they're going to do.
How well would you say Greg Johnson handled his first game in nickel?
Oh, he did good. He did good. I thought he did a solid job. We went nickel and then a little bit of base. I think he got most of the, if not all the reps at nickel. And did a good job. You know, he had that one big ball, but that was an unbelievable catch and unbelievable coverage altogether. So I would have graded him probably, you know, a B-.
What would you say is probably the area he needs to improve at the most at that position?
Well, everyone has something to improve. Always working on the fundamentals. You know, how well am I planting and driving, getting out of my transition. He had a couple good blitzes, you know, okay, can you time it up faster, get there faster? There's just a lot of little things.
Should we expect more rotation with the nickel moving forward, or did you like that you just have one guy in there for most of the game?
I would like for Seven to get in some more. And he's a dual guy in regards to safety and nickel. Kind of depends on the flow of the play, or flow of the game.
You got him 1-2 minutes left.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. So I do expect a rotation.
In general, was it about what you expected, or were they above a little or below?
It's about, but for me, my goal is always never to give up, deep ball seams and posts. So I believe they had 3 big plays. So in my opinion, we got to do better.
Thank you,
But
Coach.